What is the NoxPod?
I like how
It's not the best NoxPod.
I talk about random things.
Are you going to edit the NoxPod, Nox?
No, I'm not editing the Nox.
You get to see our crazy faces.
Yeah.
It was great. Really fun doing it.
I've already watched it back.
Well, it could be a bit better.
What's this intro? I don't understand.
What's this intro? I don't understand. We're here.
Yay! Hello,
you're
everyone.
Hey!
Yay.
And everybody sing the NoxPod theme song. NoxPod, NoxPod, Noxy Woxy, Nox.
Right. You guys, shut up. I'm the host. I am your host, Gregan, as you can see below me. And I have with me Avondale, as announced earlier. But the two special guests are CraftMan and Critchley.
Hello!
Hello.
If anyone's wondering, Critchley isn't actually a special guest.
No, I'm just
He's
a
just
replacement. Yeah,
he's
a replacement.
He's just a normal Noxcrew member. Yeah. Unfortunately, Zathan was ill today.
Yeah.
He was going to be there, and we're going to have a little shed special, but we've still got CraftMan, which is great.
So if we called Critchley Zafely on accident, that's what happened. Yeah. You know, come to think of it, though, it says NoxPod in the middle of this. That middle of the screen right there, but it's the Noxcrew podcast, and Nox isn't here, so technically this is a crew pod, right?
Yeah, crew pod.
So welcome to the crew pod, everybody.
Hey!
Yeah. I mean, we could just give up on Noxite and call it Wolf Pod.
There we go.
Yeah.
Make me want to
We'd have to make all new graphics, just wipe the gray over the screen, and we'd all have to be in gray outfits.
Yeah. Well, I guess we should get on to what we're going to talk about. I mean,
Fantastic. So in case anybody's worried here, if we start getting really boring on stream, I have a big bag of Legos here. I'm just going to start building them if we get too boring.
And we have Rubik's Cubes.
I'll put the camera right down there so everybody has something to look
multiple.
at. I'll break out the thing if we want, right?
Oh, the thing.
We'll get the thing going.
the
Anything
thing
to keep it interesting.
I've got Gregachu just over there. It's all good.
We're going to be fine. It's going to be interesting no matter how much we suck.
Yeah, and we've got loads of great things to talk about because there's loads going on in the Noxcrew right now, as you're probably all quite aware. I think the first thing we should talk about, seeing as we've got Avon here and two very keen players of the server, let's talk about Survival Server.
Hey! Let's talk about that, shall we?
Avon, how's it going?
Oh, what's that?
It's doing good. How are you, Gregan?
How is the Survival Server going, Avon?
I'm sure it's great. I haven't been on it in about 5 days, unfortunately.
Yeah, work you too hard.
Yeah, I'm getting work to the bone. I had a 42-hour work week this week, and I'm redstoning a secret project. But the last time I was on this survival server was fantastic. I've been working on the main punchline of my new episode for about a week and a half now. Unfortunately, I can't wait to show it.
A week and a half.
Yeah,
for
because
a joke.
it was supposed to be out on yesterday, and it's crazy, right? So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I get on to do anything, the login servers are down. So,
yeah, that's been a bit of a problem recently, isn't it?
Big old frowny face.
Yeah, and Adam, what are you doing? I've been Mr. Craftman. If anyone's confused, we might
call me Adam if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I say me. It's mainly been Thonax, and he's got more people building it now as well. We've been working on the courthouse, try to get that done, so offenders of laws will be brought to justice, so to speak. I finished. I made a post in the forum. Yeah, it's looking very good. I made a post in the forum today, saying that what do you call it? The trial applications are open, so if anyone wants to come along and prosecute someone, they can go do that. And I've also got a gavel of justice as well.
It's fantastic. It's been a gigantic lawless land. Yeah, so if everybody noticed he freaks his eyebrows out when he's talking, man. It's ridiculous. Did you see it? Like he's just sitting there going like this. Or jumping hurdles.
I do that a lot.
Oh, that's crazy.
And I think the first person we want to prosecute is Critchley because of his silly shop and its terrible system of buying things.
Why?
How could you possibly have had that leather deal for iron? Right, so
yeah,
anyone
but
who
that's long
does,
gone. That's long gone.
yeah, that's long gone. But I think we should prosecute you. I mean, I don't want to prosecute you because we made loads of money out.
Yeah, I'm allowed to put my prices whatever I want.
I was gonna say it's just you don't agree with his business practice, so f him. Like,
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know about this, basically, Critchley's shop had leather, or you could buy stuff with leather, 5 leather, or you could buy it with what was it, 8 iron or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and just across the road is Zoidmart, and in Zoidmart you can buy 8 leather for 2 iron. So anyone who's got any brain cells would just go into Zoidmart, buy 8 leather for 2 iron, and not ever buy it with iron. So
Yeah, but you say that, but nobody ever bought anything with leather. Like,
yeah, that's true.
I don't think people
now
are
you just
clever enough
roll
to
in
do
an
that.
iron.
I love the idea of just prosecuting people though because their business sucks. Like if you walked into Walmart this one time and the greeter didn't say "Hey" when you came in the door, they just,
Prosecuted.
boom, taking you to court. Multi-trillion-dollar company, I don't care. I'll self-represent.
yeah. Also, how the pit's going, Critchley?
The pits haven't ever been used. So me and Mestot kind of had a slight fight in them once, but we both kind of ran away from each other because we both almost
Oh,
died.
the pits are yours.
Yeah, they're mine. But like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
plan to use them at some point, but I've never got round to it. I'm actually making
Well, I have,
something
like,
else at the
tournaments and
moment,
stuff.
but that's like super secret and away from everyone. And hopefully, it's going to involve at least 5 people doing something in a video together. But it's going to take a long time to build. So
See
Yeah.
you next year.
yeah,
I think it's sort of my fault that your fight pits don't get used, though, because I was kind of on the fence at the beginning. Like, do we put the death count in the tab list? That's the disadvantage to doing it, is people won't want to square off and kill each other. But I mean, in the end, we really would prefer people to just be
I'm
nice
sure
to each other
Zathan
all the
won't
time.
mind with like his 100 deaths or whatever it is.
see, if I organised it properly, we could have a whole like little arranged matches and betting and everything like that, so everyone could come down and bet on who they can think will win, and yeah, it'd be brilliant. But I need to arrange that properly.
Yeah, for
I think it
sure.
would be good fun to watch.
You could be represented by not a betting agency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I tell you what you could do actually is you could use some mobs in the game to do it. Like get some zombies and some testificates, but put an iron golem in there and see who wins. Just mix it all up.
It's much more fun with people. Like, it's much more exciting.
Yeah. And
That's
I'm really
true.
excited for the snapshots to start coming out too for 1.9 because we're looking to just transition right into those as soon as we know it won't break everything. But that's going to change up combat quite a bit. It's going to change up
That'd be good.
tons and tons of things.
Yeah,
And
it
then
sounds
you've
like it's
got,
gonna be
the-
fun.
And then you've got the Windows 10 version coming out soon.
Which
Good.
will
What is
Yeah,
that? Is-
which will affect
Is it
us in
next
no way whatsoever.
Yeah. It'll
Well,
be good to
and
try it
so-
out though.
Yeah, until the Windows 10 version is good.
Yeah.
I hear it's more stable. That when
It's gonna
I remember
run.
You even,
It's gonna run significantly better. It's just it's gonna take
Yeah,
a while
even a-
for it to be the norm.
yeah, I remember you were saying, shut up about my eyebrows. I remember you saying. I remember
I'll bet you
saying a
he
while
went
ago
like
that,
this. I'll bet you he went classic like that. Just they jumped up off his face when he said it. Classic.
I'm actually liking the beer stroking as well. As he's talking, he keeps doing this.
What? Look! We've got CraftMan on.
I
and
haven't
all we're doing
shaved
is
today.
mocking
I
him.
needed to.
I mean, we would talk about his beautiful eyes, but we're just looking at the reflection of his monitor. So what can we do?
Yeah, that's
this
the
is cruel.
disadvantage of having glasses, ain't it, Critchley? But anyway, I remember even saying a while ago that the Windows 10 version is going to run like the Pocket Edition, or the same
Yeah.
kind of
So
system.
I don't know a ton
difference.
into it. What I know about it has been explained to me by other people, but basically, they wrote the original Minecraft that you use on your PC in Java, obviously, and it was Notch for the longest time, just kind of doing it by himself, and then a couple other people picked up on it, and it's always just ran like a nightmare because it's in Java. But what they did with the Pocket Edition is they rewrote it in a different coding language, and they made it sort of run itself instead of relying on Java to run itself. And as a result of that, the Pocket Edition has like colored lighting, stuff like that, that's barely possible with mods on the PC version. So they're kind of trying to switch it over away from that, but that version will never succeed until they have a modding API for it, because the game's dead if people can't make content for it. So They're not stupid, but that's sort of where the direction that everything's pushing is towards being able to run more smoothly with some sort of a modding API. Could be years, you never know, but Windows 10 was an appropriate time for them to roll it out, of course.
I thought the only benefit of it was with the new boat mechanics. I thought that was all it was there for.
I can't imagine they'll ever fix those.
Yeah. I think we've spoken loads about Minecraft, but there's one thing that Minecraft does allow us to do, and that is go to Insomnia. Did you see that?
What a segue!
Incredible link.
What a segue!
What a link.
Oh man,
Nice segue.
You're getting better at the segues.
I know,
Got
right?
better segues than Ryan Styles.
no kidding. Insomnia. Been up all night thinking about that one. Hey, caught ya.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, Insomnia.
I
Are we
think
talking about that now? Or?
Yeah, I think we should stop
Yeah.
talking about the
was,
link and actually talk about what we linked it to. So, Critchley, you organise us going to Insomnia and everything.
Yes.
How is that all going? We got a booth and everything?
Yeah, we got a booth. I think it's going to have around 60 PCs if all goes to plan, and we'll probably be in the Kayam tent, which is going to be outside and like even bigger than last time that it was there. It's got like little sections added onto it this time. But yeah, we got. What are you laughing at?
Me? I'm
Yeah,
just smiling.
He just heard some
I thought
thumping
that
on
was-
his ceiling.
But yeah, it's all going well. It's all going well. Yeah, 28th of August, 31st.
Yeah.
We'll be there, and you need to come. Everyone needs to come.
Yeah.
Play our
and
games.
Who else is coming? Do I see a Craftman? Yeah.
I'm just gonna set this one out. I'll see you guys in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Avon isn't coming.
David,
Be there in
you need to
spirit.
fly over.
Yeah.
We will get you to one of them.
Let me
eventually.
just real quick. Just let me. No, nothing in there. Nope. All right. Well,
Not happening.
we will get you over eventually. Like once Noxcrew makes enough money,
Yeah.
we'll fly you over to meet all your like budding fans.
there we go.
Yes.
Budding.
Priority, yeah.
They've just reached that beautiful point in their teenage years where they're just starting to
They're
bud.
I couldn't
Yeah.
think of a word other than budding. Like,
Yeah.
the flowers, all right.
So we've actually got a few contestants coming. Sorry, while they're giggling, let's have a chat to Craftman. But we got a few contestants coming, haven't we?
Yeah, and I know Dwight's going.
Yeah.
Is Oakley going? I think Oakley might be going.
Hopefully, might be. Yeah.
And
we
I know
got
some
some
of the
patrons
Nox
as
squad are going. Yeah, Shawnee's
Yeah,
going.
Squad.
Who
If
else said
you're
there was?
going
I
and you're in the
can't
chat, give it a little.
Yeah, definitely
shout
give
out.
us help because if we start doing shoutouts on here, we enter dangerous territory where we forget somebody and then
Yeah.
someone's real
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone
Alpha Glitch Girl said I'll be at Insomnia in spirit. You don't even know what Insomnia weekends are like for me, right? Because here, I'll give you the summary while we're waiting for people to say who they're going. So every Insomnia, they tell me like 2 weeks beforehand, oh, by the way, we need these 8 games ready to go, like ASAP. And I'm like, oh, great. So I get them ready, and they say, okay, our stage time is at noon. Fantastic for you guys. You guys can stay up until like 3, 4 in the morning partying, get like 6 hours of sleep, wake up and be fine. Noon is 7 a.m. for me, and I usually work at 9 or 10. So I get to wake up early in the morning, try to get somebody's attention while they're off gallivanting in the thing, and I just get progressively angrier until we get to Sunday, and then I don't want to talk to anyone for a week. Yeah. Yeah, you can play your broken finger. By the way, back to the survival server. Gregan smoking his finger there actually delayed like 2 things that I wanted to do in my series until he gets better. So
I'm sorry, everyone. I can play
Unbelievable.
now.
Just an inconvenience for everyone, aren't you?
yeah,
Yeah, it's just a freaking ring finger as well. It's like of all the
Yeah.
things that could stop me, but it's fine. I'll live. I've actually got I don't know if you heard the reference earlier, but I've got Andre, Steph, and Steph's girlfriend. That's Nox, by the way. Anyone who's confused, upstairs because we're having like a Chinese night in tonight, and Andre's
wait,
up
who's
upstairs.
Chinese?
Chinese is in the food.
Third wheel
And,
Gregan.
Well, Andre's there as well. It's not like...
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. And Andre, when I went upstairs just now to get a drink, Andre's actually doing my washing up because I can't do it with my finger. So, you know, I've got them all
I
whipped.
honestly thought you were going to say something else there and I got
Yeah.
worried.
Yeah. And
It's good, to,
Yeah,
know, good to
uh,
know whenever you need an extra finger, Andre's around for it, right?
yeah, exactly, yeah. Is that a bit of popcorn I saw there?
Yeah, my girlfriend just brought it in.
Oh, what a hero.
Get her to say hey.
Yeah, I wish she would, but she gets
But-
all nervous when she's streaming in front of the entire world or whatever.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna have to sit here and listen to me crunch these things down for a while.
Well, we've got this CraftMan doing it as well. And Critchley eating. I guess I'll have to fill for a bit.
You guys want to see her? No, here, we'll look at her real quick, because she's on my coffee mug camera. This one. There we go.
No. Oh yeah. That
Yeah.
one.
We'll see it in a bit.
Yeah.
So I have two webcams on right now because of reasons. Anyways, continue.
Just reasons.
Oh, we were mentioning Insomnia, I guess. We did see everyone popping in the chat. It'll be nice to have you all there. But I wanted to tell a story about was it I-53? I think it was. My demo man, who's probably in the chat. If he's not, then he normally is. And he's
Saw him earlier.
always around on the internet. We always say hi to him. And
Sorry.
Always.
Dwitty just asked if that was a pour on the mug. I thought that was really funny, so I wanted to call it out. Okay, anyways, continue.
And the demo man, I think he mentioned once he was coming to Insomnia. We didn't know what he looked like. And after about 20 games in, we see him come up on the leaderboard on saying that he's played the most number of times during the day. And I walk over and look over his shoulder and see him typing in his username on the client. And I go, wait, you're my demo man? He was like, yeah, of course I am. It's like, how are we meant to know? We have no idea what you look like.
Does he really have a high squeaky voice?
No.
Was that an
No.
impression of him, or was that just your impression of a generic person?
That was a generic person. I wasn't impersonating
I'm
him.
Noxite. Hello, everybody.
And it's if you are at Insomnia, or ever anywhere where we're at, so Minecon or anything like that, come up to us and announce who you are, because it doesn't come across straight away. It's quite tricky to pick up who people are by their voice, especially
Yeah.
when there's thousands of people who at the event, and like picking them up is hard.
Yeah. Well, there's
Yeah.
my demo in the chat. He said he was summoned.
And if you don't know who the Noxcrew people are, they'll all be wearing this, like,
Yay!
at next Insomnia. So if we're wearing that, then come up and say hello.
Well, I'll probably be wearing this old thing.
Yeah,
Yep.
contestants will probably be wearing
Yeah.
their own shirts.
That
'cause, you know,
T-shirt is
they-
gonna smell horrible on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah,
I
if you
don't
want to
plan
get
on
a
wearing
hug,
it every day.
Yeah,
if you want to
right.
get a hug, get it early
Yeah.
on, because
Yeah.
it'll start.
Yeah.
So keep your ticket stubs handy.
I'll be by the showers.
I mean, just straying off topic, could Critchley fit any more electronics on his dresser? Like, that's unbelievable.
What's
We've
there?
got Wii U,
It was like a TV.
Xbox One, TV, PS4's behind the Xbox One, PS3's behind the PS4.
Yep.
I think that's it.
And when he
beautiful
turns
poster.
them on to start playing, the neighbors don't have to keep their heat on. You know, it just heats the entire building.
We played them all at once.
Yeah. Yep. If you need an extra finger to do that, don't forget to call Andre.
Exactly. I think we should have a little interlude while we're here.
Oh, another
before we go-
fantastic segue. Everybody pay attention.
Before, before we go on to our next topic, I suggest we solve some problems in the form of a Rubik's
Oh
Cube.
my
Are
God.
we doing these things?
Yeah, let's all mess our
Right.
Rubik's Cubes up.
There's too much pressure.
Too much
Um,
pressure on the stream. Like we were doing them before the stream, and like
Yeah.
even was showing us this crazy one that he's never been able to solve as well. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Even
This
you have to
thing-
do that one
That's-
whilst we do the normal one.
Yeah, it's just suddenly gonna work.
Stream ends a year later.
Or never.
He's just sitting there like,
I was telling them I've had this cube in my possession since probably before I was born. Like, it was just in my house, and I found it, and I have never been able to solve it. It's the most ridiculous thing of all time. Anyways, are we all mixed
Is
up?
everyone scrambled?
Yeah, like
Scrambled.
Okay. Right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Wait, is everybody really just gonna look at our faces while we're doing this? Like,
I'm gonna try and hold it up.
running commentary. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Right. So just to make
Holding
everyone
these
aware,
things up and
I was the only one who didn't solve it before the stream because I can't remember it. It's not an excuse. It's a genuine reason as to why I'm going to lose this.
oh right, because your finger again. Making
No,
more
no, no. My finger.
no, he was legitimately admitting that he sucks at Rubik's cubes. Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm glad I got the practice. That's for sure, because I hadn't done one of these in years. Critchley is probably gonna win, and that's my prediction. Adam's gonna get second.
Adam's gonna come first because I'm going so slow right now.
I've literally still on the white surface. I've just made the cross.
You are the worst, Gregan.
I just.
You have 2 lines done yet, Adam?
yes.
Oh man, I'm not that far behind. Go, 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 go.
So the only
my
reason I'm
finger just
losing
starts to
right
hurt.
now is because of my finger.
Yes.
Just to make everyone in the stream aware.
Excuses.
Everybody give Gregan the finger.
And
One.
if anyone doubts my ability to complete this first, they are completely wrong.
I just don't want to be last. But Gregan's here, so it should be okay.
Hey.
Got ya. Oh no, what did I do? Oh, it's fine. How did I pull that off? What? No!
Oh,
Yes!
Critchley's
Oh, Critchley got it. I'm like 2 steps behind.
I'm almost finishing the 2 layers.
There we go. Ugh! My hands are
Also,
getting sore.
my-
What? Oh
My
god, what
Rubik's
did I
Cube
do?
is very stiff.
Oh god, what did I do? What have I done?
The middle pieces keep falling out, so it doesn't make a difference. So.
This is great filler.
Yeah. We filled it
Well done,
up.
Critchley. Fell in that time.
I'm just gonna give up here. Actually, no, wait. I did one with a fancy pattern when I knew how to
Hey.
do it. Are you finished, Avon?
I'm
Everyone
almost
else's
done.
alarm really
The
sore
look on
after that.
Raven's face, like the concentration. It's like
I got myself stuck doing the bottom corners and I couldn't finish it, but I'm done now.
There
Hey.
we go. Way, and Gregan loses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shocker.
I mean, I remember when I bought one of these and was playing with it for hours and hours. Is there anything you guys have had recently where it's just been like crazy, just playing with it all the time?
Sorry, what? I only listened to the last half of that sentence.
Like any
Should I
games or
reword that?
anything?
all right. Okay.
Yeah, of course. Or things like Rubik's cubes, you know.
I got one for you. Where is it? Right here. Bucky balls. Have you ever seen these?
Oh, buckyballs.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
are they the magnetic
They're
ones?
the little magnetic-y ball things, yeah.
They're cool.
They're really
Are they not
to
bad
play with
still?
on a computer desk. And if you
Yes.
swallow them, they will tear your intestines to pieces. But they're really fun if you can keep things out of your mouth.
Yeah.
So we got playing with things and putting things in your mouth.
No.
Yeah.
Oh man,
What about-
Jerry likes Bucky balls. Let's see.
Have you ever
what
seen
about-
the Will It Blend of buckyballs?
No. No,
It's
but
fantastic.
amazing. I'll have to look
They,
it up.
they dim the lights and they spark up and everything. It's brilliant.
Oh wow.
What about
Nah, I missed that.
Critchley? You got anything?
Games wise, I've been playing Rocket League non-stop for the past 3-4 days,
Ooh, I really want to get into that.
and I've got like a 78% win rate, which is like amazing. So,
It does
Yeah,
feel like
to
that
it.
game. I don't know. That game feels like you win more than you lose. Like everyone I've seen playing it wins it. Is there like just loads of people on it who just don't know how to play it?
If you know how to do certain things, like all the aerial stuff, then it becomes
Yeah.
a lot easier to win because nobody can
Exactly.
defend against you. But it's quite hard to do.
hmm
Yeah, it is a very fun game, and it's quite cheap. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing.
What about you, Adam?
What about me?
Have you got any things recently that you've?
All right, I'll take
I
over
don't
while
know what
Adam's
that was.
thinking. It's mildly topical because of golf and the Noxcrew recently, but Rory McIlroy PGA Tour came out. I got it for the Xbox One, and it's an EA game. What can you say? I've had my fun with it though.
When did he take over from Tiger Woods?
This year. They skipped a year with their golf games because they weren't going to have it ready in time and they wanted to make it better, and then I'm pretty sure everybody just took a year off and they released what they had a year ago anyways. But I mean, it is what it is, right? It's fun to play with friends. It's just, it feels unfinished.
On the subject of golf, I went down a driving range Saturday with my friends, my 3 friends. I've not played golf for about 6 years, I think, and we was using my friend's golf clubs. It's my friend's brother's golf clubs. So the first thing I do is get the biggest driver out that I possibly could, take a massive swing, hit the floor just before the ball, and the head of the driver snaps off and went further than the ball did. It just made an awesome noise as it barreled down the driving range. It went about 200 yards, and the ball went about 150.
Yeah.
But now I owe my mate a new driver, so I'm not going to play golf anytime soon.
I was telling Avon actually before I did this jobby. I went to the driving range with my dad, and then we actually played a round afterwards. And I used to be pretty good at golf, and then I didn't have the time for it. And then I picked it up so quickly, like 4 or 5 years out of it, and I used my dad's clubs, which was so much better than the ones I had. And I was getting a 9-iron and hitting it like 200 yards on the without bouncing, and then it would bounce further. I was like, geez, I mean it's just crazy how much better you get just when you get older. Just because I used to play when I was like 14, and since then I've got broader shoulders, better club, all that kind of thing.
Been hitting the gym.
But then tried playing the round. It's a whole different kettle of fish. It's all well and good being able to swing as hard as you can and hit as far as you can. But as soon as there's a green, you have to aim at.
That's the issue, is that there's a distance limitation on golf.
The only way that I could guarantee that I would get in the hole eventually is if I used a putter the entire time. Like, if I used the driver or anything capable of getting it off the ground, it would just go random directions and eventually, like a year later, get in the hole.
And just
while we're on the tailwind. On the driving range.
Yeah. And he was aiming the wrong direction. He bounced it down a parking lot.
Yeah, and I had 80 yards to it in the typical fashion
parking
of
lot
exaggeration. But
car park, sorry. No, I was just like, golf has been so much fun to do on stream, and I've been trying to find other ways that I can bring it to my channel, and I would just, if I could pull off a let's play of just random golf video games, I would do it. I don't even know. I feel like I would have to have guests to talk to because people would get bored with the golfing after a while. But like bring out the Nintendo 64 and cap it playing Mario Golf and
We'll build a little golf course on the survival server, and we can role play. Like, just go to the golf course, then switch over servers and role play on the golf server.
Yeah, we've thought about that for a while, and I did mention in my first survival server video that my dream is to own a golf course. My lobster dream. So we'll see.
We'll see if that's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't actually say what my consumable was, but you might have noticed me.
Oh, was that the consumables section?
Kinda. Yeah.
I had no idea. That was what a great segue, right? We didn't even notice.
Yeah,
he was just
wow.
Wait.
Sorry, go back and do the segue right, and then we'll talk about it.
So, guys, consumables.
So if you see where I'm pointing, this is where the webcam is. Okay, that's on my screen. Okay, but my Skype call is just over here, and that's because I've got a second monitor. This isn't amazing for anyone else, but this is the first time I've had 2 monitors in my life, and it's crazy, like how much more you can do. And I'm still getting used to it a bit, but it's great. And everyone else is probably just going,
Yeah, had it for years.
And then
I'm not shaking my head. I'm trying to see all 3 of my screens. And then of course I got my laptop sitting over here as well, so it's usually 4.
I'm scared to do add-free screens to my computer because, like, Insomnia ones, I think it was Ellis or Vax. Yeah, Vax. They
Yeah.
tried to plug 3 screens into one computer and play Minecraft at the same time, and then ended up frying one of the graphics cards. So
Yep.
it's like no,
Shh, it didn't happen.
yeah, no, that didn't happen. But you know,
Now
that's
the
why I'm
funny
scared
thing
of
is,
3
he thought it
screens.
was the graphics card that's in my computer, and so Spuddy helped me pick parts for this computer, and I said, "Geez, do you hear what Vaxide did?" And he was like, "Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it." I was just like, "Okay." So nothing's happened yet. If we're actually on the consumables thing, though, I had something specific I wanted to mention because I just got it. I don't know if we'll be able to see it here. I'm going to try to point my camera back at it. Right there on my shelf is the Netgear Nighthawk router, and oh my god.
Yeah, that looked awesome, Avon.
Yeah, we can see
That
that.
looked great.
Have you seen the
Yeah,
Nighthawk
thanks.
before?
See that, Skype.
Yeah, thanks.
No.
What?
You
Have
done
you
playing with your balls now? Then
Yeah.
we didn't get to see the result.
No, I mean, you don't want to see the result, trust me. No,
No.
brand new router. I went from getting a third of what I'm supposed to get on my wireless network to getting everything that I'm supposed to get, and I've never been happier.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's a fair point. Before I asked you to do this, I didn't check what your upload was, and here you are telling us about your new router.
Yep. No, I mean, my streaming's
Perfect.
always fine, though. Like, we have pretty consistent stuff here, so...
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
What's
any
this
other
thing that I keep
consumables?
hearing about?
This is the thing right here. Let me hold it back a little bit further so they get it in their camera as well.
Right.
So if I hold it up real close to the stream, you can see that like the stuff just drizzles out into the bottom of the thing, and it makes like these really neat air bubbles while it's doing it. We'll get another good one here coming up.
Mm-hmm.
The last golf stream
Yeah,
I
that's-
did, everybody voted at the turn that they'd rather watch this than my face. So for like 5 holes, it was just this on camera.
I missed that, and
yeah.
I just came in when you had the thing, and I just assumed you were being a really bad streamer, but you were being interactive. Which
No,
is
I
good.
was being interactive, and the other
Or
thing,
he-
we were
he
combining
transformed
things because
into
I have the redstone ore tappy block as well. So,
Wow.
yeah, that's pretty cool too.
I've got various things within arm's length away that I've put on streams. Like, I mean, Fi's not here unfortunately, but he loves these guys. And
And Mike,
It's all about the things. I still have this. This will never leave.
oh, is that the Jerry?
I got a new key
Mr. A,
ring.
Mr.
the
is
other day.
Jerry.
He's sack boy.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
Very nice.
There we go.
Yeah,
I got
his
on
You're gonna
sunglasses
just
fell
show
off.
off random things now.
Sunglasses.
I
Yeah,
have.
it's the random things. I have a pair of dice that every time you roll them, it comes out to either 7 or 11.
Is that because it's only got 5, 7, or 11 on them?
Well, yeah, a dice with 11 on it. No, it's got 6 and 2, and then all 5s on the other one.
I was gonna say, how is that possible?
Yeah.
Like, is it weighted? But
I have a bag of what looks like Legos, but is actually candy.
oh, very nice.
There we go.
Yeah, it's
Oh, I haven't actually shown
Commemorative
this yet.
coin From
Oh my god, I
Minecraft.
need to show. For those of you who like Gregachew,
Look at him, Minecraft.
we got Gregachew right here. But Gregachew has an older brother, and Gregachew's older brother got more food at the dinner table when he was younger, and so is actually consequently a little bit larger. So we got
He's
we
just
got
like
Greg-
he's just like, please kill me.
So we got Megachew now. This is Megachew. Let's just get a bit of a comparison of size. And this is Gregachew. So we've got a little bit bigger since then.
Wow.
If you took a
But I-
pair of scissors to the bottom of the big one, you could wear it on your head, like easily. Oh, everybody
that's
look at
really
everybody
heavy.
look at Mr. CraftMan. He's got a visitor. Everybody look at him.
Who's your visitor? I just saw him put his finger on the lips.
Who was that?
No, shush. You cannot take a
What?
talk.
Who was that?
Just my flatmate.
Ah.
Talking to me about something. She's away to view a flat, I think. Don't know. But anyway, I was going to show off this little guy. The purple shuttered eye stabber from Cyanide and Happiness. Got a wee knife. as well. Yeah, I backed them on Kickstarter for their show, the Sign In Happiness show. I got this thing. It's even got a warning on the bottom. See if I can get that. Warning: point away from face. Stab you.
And we've lost Mr. CraftMan.
Okay.
Oh,
He got stabbed.
yeah.
Yeah, I got stabbed. It's fine. I also almost fell off my chair, which is not great.
He's just gonna bleed out for the rest of the stream.
Yep.
He's committed.
Let's get a blood meter going on screen.
So
He's
Just
got
as
that
soon as
like
the stream
red
ends, I
fuzz
fall
around
down.
the edge because he's getting close.
Oh,
to
there
death.
you go. Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
We can edit that in afterwards, can't we, Avon?
Oh, we certainly can. Then when he gets really low health, we'll do the shield beeping noise from Halo.
Yeah, yeah. And all the way down, we can do the sound from
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Or the from back in the day.
Oh, this is the nerdiest conversation I've had in a while.
And
I
then
think
as soon as the stream ends, my screen goes black and then it comes up wasted.
Oh man, we haven't played GTA in forever.
I know, right?
Yeah,
I played
do you want
it
to do
the
it
other
after
day
the stream?
back-
Oh, maybe we should. Adam and I used to get into some
think-
ridiculous shenanigans on there.
Yeah, I think I've got some maps we can play with some custom things.
There we go.
Because one of my flatmates, he brought his Xbox into the living room, and a friend of ours brought his Xbox over.
Mhm.
So we've been playing like on two TVs GTA Online against each other. It's
There
been
you go.
fantastic. Just been playing different playlists and all that jazz. It's been just sitting in the living room is fantastic. Even though the connection's not the best in the world. I mean, Scottish internet. What are you gonna do?
All right. Jerry
yes.
Jerry wants us to stream GTA.
You know how you wanted to do an interactive golf thing?
Yeah.
Why not do GTA Golf?
That would be definitely one of the things.
Yeah, you could totally do that. You should totally do a series where you play golf in different golf games for an
Yeah,
episode.
definitely.
And just like
Yeah.
do a little like golfing in gaming.
What do we think, chat? I'll use you guys as the pilot group. I'll admit it, I've watched a golf Let's Play before on YouTube, and I loved it. But what do you think? What do you think, chat? Let's hear it.
You could do all the different things like Mario Golf if you got them.
I have every, like, literally, if I showed you my shelf, I have every Tiger Woods game that has ever been made. Most of them, I have them twice, because I bought them for different systems.
Wow. I think the only Tiger Woods golf I ever bought was for the PSP, and wow, that sucked. It sucked so much. I think it was like 2007 or something. Yeah, that's all I have to say on that. It sucked.
The chat is hilarious right now. It's very polar opposite.
Yeah, it's
People
like,
are either
"No!"
yes to it or absolutely not. I will kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, no. Let's just point out, if he does a golf series, you don't actually have to watch it. So if you don't want it, you can just skip over it. But if you do want
That
it, then
is-
please say. It's not
that
going to
is
be,
the-
you have to watch it.
But the other thing, it's not just going to be golf. It's going to be, okay, today we're playing this game and we're talking about blank. Here we go. So even if you don't want to watch it, you can just listen. It'll be like a podcast, but in golf.
Yeah.
Golf pod crew
Oh,
show.
I think
Table
It's
pod.
the golf pod crew
crew.
show. That's what we're calling it.
that's perfect. I'm just looking at the time, and I can see that we should be doing questions soon. But one last thing before we do questions. I noticed we all have posters in our background.
hmm
Yeah.
I thought it'd be cool to talk
Yeah.
about them.
Sure.
Should we start with
Who wants to
Craftman?
start?
With his Is
Yeah,
that
sure.
Avengers?
I'll point this up. It's the Avengers Age of Ultron, yeah. I won it in a silent auction. It was, they were doing a sort of a Marvel movie marathon at my uni. And it was like the day of Age of Ultron coming out.
Mhm.
And the person who was running it works in a cinema, so that's a poster from like the cinema boards that you get like behind the glass. So
Yeah, I
she's
was going to
kinda
say, it
stole
looks
that
really
for work.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's really good quality as well. It's fallen down a few times, but it's kind of ripped at the bottom. You can
Mhm.
see that there, but
How
it's
does a
pretty good.
silent auction work? Like, I've just got an image of lots of people sitting there, not really doing much. And you have bought the thing. And you're like, oh, okay.
Somebody sneezes and everyone else goes shh.
I've got an image of the guy. You know, the guy is like 100, 200. You know that guy. I could just got an image of him doing that, but with like a mute on. So he's there like.
There's just gibberish going across and captions in the bottom.
He's got a silent hammer as well. So,
to answer your question, Critchley, I think it's like they had like a bit of paper at the front, and you'd write down your bid, and then you'd see someone else go over who'd write a higher bid, and then I'd go and. So I just sat at the front for the whole time, and then whenever someone went to bid, I just bid higher.
Do people give the people that go in, like, if you went up, writ your bid, and then you sat down and saw someone else like walk up, would you give him like a dirty look as he walks up? But everybody
I
like,
give so many dirty looks at
he's
me.
going to buy my thing. It's like
Trip him, spit on his face.
To make him sit down, but you're not allowed to talk, so you just kind of intimidate them. Like, don't you
we
dare.
also had Marvel
Don't
movies
you
going
dare.
on in the background.
Give him a noogie and stick gum in his hair, like just totally mess with him.
It sounds like someone's tried to recreate eBay but didn't know how to work the internet, so they just got bits of paper.
Number 47.
That's how I got. Yeah. What about your posters? Let's go with Avon.
Oh boy, is it my turn? So I've talked about these posters before. I have 3 of them back there, and they actually all got sent to me by MeWolf. They are the. Well, let's see. Can we see? Can we see? I can't really zoom in very well. So we have the commentators of the Noxcrew game show right there. We have the Noxcrew Projects poster that has the Super Hole in the Wall logo, Joffrey's Chamber logo, and Noxcrew Game Show logo. And then this white one behind here, I probably shouldn't show up close, but basically late in the evening, the Noxcrew was having adult time over at Insomnia, and they got a hold of a Sharpie and decided they'd better write me some messages if MeWolf was going to send me some posters, so there's messages all over that.
That's nice.
I have a feeling I was the only sober one at that time, and that's because I don't drink.
Did I sign that by any chance?
You did.
It doesn't even remember.
I do not remember. No.
That's because you were just so sleepy at that hour of the night, wasn't it? Let me see if... Hang on, I'll read you what you wrote. Let's get it.
Okay.
Where are you? If I can find it, that's Arsenic, Ellis Vlad, Noctis, Goo, Gregan, Epic, MeWolf,
What did Gregan write?
Jesse. Gregan...
Is it safe for stream?
Told me I'm a genius, and sometimes he feels like he wants to be me. And then I remember that you are American. Yeah, maybe you didn't sign it, Critchley.
Oh, yeah.
I really thought you did. I guess you're not on there. That's a shame.
Awkward.
Yeah.
I'll send you one just from me.
Oh, sounds good.
By the way, I forgot to mention the 2 posters that are sort of behind my computer. I'll turn the camera and show you them if I can get the thing. So the one on the right is like, there you go, Keep Out Gamer at Work.
Oh
just
my
a generic one.
And
then over there, Grumpy Cat.
Oh my god! Critchley's got the same one.
Oh, Critchley's got the same one.
My girlfriend gave me this like about a week ago, so you know.
Hasn't put it up.
There you go.
Yeah, and Grumpy Cat. So that's the 3 posters in my room.
Did you win that at a really loud auction?
I won it at HMV.
Very
Other
nice.
stores are available.
There you go.
There you go. Not
I guess Critchley's already shown one poster in his room. What's that?
I've got.
for one?
I'm gonna get this one down because it's got cool stuff on it.
And
Hold on.
considering you just put it up before the stream for the sake of
No,
the stream.
I just moved it. I
So-
moved it. It was up there,
Oh,
and I moved it into. Like, this is like the first poster we took to Insomnia. It's like one of the bigger versions of it, and it's actually like, I don't know if you can see, it's like signed by lots of Noxcrew people that were at like the Insomnia that we
I
took.
think I'm on there. That was when no one knew who I was in the Noxcrew.
Wait, who
I was-
are you again?
Thanks, Avon. I'm that guy who wants to meet
Sure
you.
you are, but
He's
Yeah.
that guy.
and I'm gonna turn this around, like, because I like this one. I've also got like a massive Kingdom that way. Kingdom Hearts
So
poster.
stare at it. Is
I
there any particular
also
part
have
of
a
that
massive
poster?
kingdom.
Is there any particular part of that you stare at while you're on your computer?
No, it's just pretty cool. I love Kingdom Hearts. It's like my favorite game.
He's just guessing where people are in the video game. Just looking up at the wall.
Yeah.
Headshot.
Well,
Nice.
I guess that leaves just me. I recently put these up because I moved. If you've seen me before with this webcam, it's been a blank background, whereas now I've got posters, which is why I wanted to talk about it a bit. So this one here is all the Pokemon up to Manaphy, which is 490. But interestingly, I had this poster in English. Then I did a French exchange, and the guy who I did a French exchange with had the exact same poster, but with all the French names. So we swapped posters, and so I've got all the French names of all the Pokemon on here, and he's got the English. Literally, if you want to know any Pokemon from the first 490, they're on there in French. Some of them are the same, but you know what. Then we got
Give us a couple of examples. I'm way more interested in that than I am in chemistry.
What is Pikachu in French?
Pikachu's the same. All the main ones are the same. Like,
What are you laughing at?
Hail the King has just made a thing. See you. That's on Twitter.
Oh, fantastic.
That's brilliant. He's also written NoxPod, the dankest of all
Oh, God.
podcasts.
Oh, God.
He's tagged you in it so you can see it. Also, thank you, Hail the King, for the follow on Twitter.
okay, I think I've got a good few examples. Actually, I'm going to get it down.
It's to get our posters down from the wall day.
Yeah, screw that. Screw that.
The thing is, I took that other poster down to move it into the back of my shot, and it kind of ripped the paint off the wall. So I'm going to need to get some paint now.
Are you renting or?
No, it's kind of, yeah.
Well,
So yes,
no
I
and
do
no
use
and yes
blue
are
tack.
kind of similar.
Yeah.
I have a big hole in my wall over
Shit,
there
what was that?
caused by the door, and I rent.
There you go.
So
Probably fill that.
I think Gyarados is called Leviator. Ditto is called Metamorph. They're all really long. For some reason, anything that's short isn't then like 10 letters. It's like they went, we've got 10.
The
a
French are
maximum of
always
10 letters."
overcompensating, aren't they?
Yeah. There's Eevee is called Everly, and then the evolutions are like Aquily, Voltily, Pyrally. I think it's Noctily for Espeon. Not Espeon.
I want to know how they make
Umbreon.
up the names for Pokemon. Like, do they just get a kid to go in a room and like shout random words, and then they put them words together and say, "We'll call it that."
Some of them make sense, but Espeon's called Mentally because it's like mental, and then the Li is standard for them. But and then Machop is called Machop. I've had a good one. Right, this is the last one we're going to do. Poliwrath is called Tartard. So, there you go. That is where I'm going to leave it. And then I've got my periodic table, but then over in my corner, I have my I'm going mental and want to kill everyone posters, so I know the human anatomy and my skeleton.
You sleep with that thing watching you.
He never sleeps.
Like,
Does he have a name?
come on.
He's also look where his hands are as well.
Wow.
It's because otherwise they'd touch my hand as I walk in, so I tuck them into his pelvis so they wouldn't do that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Does he have a name?
I call him Jeff.
Call him bloody scary. That is the stuff of kids' nightmares, like waking up and seeing a skeleton stand over your bed.
You really want to mess with him? Get like a clown wig and just stick it on there.
We used to have a chef's hat for him when he was back at my parents' place. I need to get some stuff for him. I didn't think about that actually, Critchley. What happens if anyone ever comes to my room?
Yeah.
And they're a bit freaked out.
What
by it?
happens if you take a girl to your room and like, you know?
That doesn't happen. What are you trying to say?
Yeah, no
but,
kidding.
you know, if it does,
Oh, goodness.
it's just like, yep, he's gonna watch.
You know Jeff's always stiff. Huh?
Yeah. Well,
Hi-yo.
We're up to PG-43 now, ladies and gentlemen. I mean,
Okay. I think we should move on to questions now.
Alright.
So what we're going to do is the stream is going to put Q, then a colon, and then whatever question they want to ask, and then we'll pick them out, alternating, and answer them. Let's have some good questions, not just like, Avon, why are you so annoying? Yeah, I mean that
why are you
works as
so-
if
well.
anybody asks me that, I'm gonna call him a tartard. So,
anything you want to ask? There's going to be a bit of a delay here, so we may as well fill it with our own questions.
Rubik's cubes. Let's.
Let's go. I like
Uh,
wow.
I think,
Everyone's asking.
right, here
Hail
we
the
go.
king. You're a tartard.
Avon, why are you so annoying? Can we replace Avon with the thing?
That needs
No.
a straw poll for that.
Yeah.
What is
can't
your best
say-
pickup line? What are you guys' best pickup lines?
There we go.
Uh,
Um,
I bet
it's a
Craftman's got
line
some.
of it's a line of 40 Ford trucks. That's a pickup line.
See you guys next week. I'm done.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be.
It's a line of pickup.
I get it.
I
get it.
I saw that.
Everyone
I
gets
saw
the
that.
joke.
Yeah.
I saw a picture the other day, and it was like my cheesiest pickup line. It was a row of pickup trucks with cheese in the back.
No, I've got one. Do my eyes deceive me, or are you a classic?
Oh,
Oh,
man.
that'd be great for you, Craftman. You should use that.
There you
Oh,
go.
he's gone.
See
He's
you
going
later.
to use it. He's just taking his heads off,
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
going.
He's gonna go
to
use
his
it, that's
female-
right.
His female flatmate. He's going to go and ask her,
Wasted.
and he didn't hear it. Yeah. What about you, Critch? You got any good ones?
No, I can't really steal them off the internet. I was trying to think of a funny factory theme one, but
No.
I'm not witty enough. I'm sorry.
I think
I don't
Avon
have
just
any.
looks at them
So.
Huh?
and does this. Avon just looks at them, thinks something up related to the moment. Like he doesn't have any preset ones. He just works it out on the moment. Then does this
Yeah.
little cheeky smile, and then they walk away because they're scared.
Yeah.
Actually, a good
Usually
one that a friend of mine told me the other day was he'd go up to a girl and ask them for a lighter, and then hold it, light it, and then say "make a wish" and blow out, and then give the lighter back to them, and say "all your wishes will come true," and then just walks away.
Yeah.
That's not
he
pickup
he
line.
says
That's
it
a
works
way
every
to.
time.
Really?
Well, yeah, he says it works.
Well,
I believe him.
The thing is, if you have a lighter, that it probably implies that you want to smoke, and you're instantly implying
bad.
something
That's-
you might not want to do.
Yeah,
You ever show him the magic watch?
the magic watch.
You never seen the magic watch? Oh man, it's
No.
great. You just, I got this magic watch. Oh wow, what does that do? Well, it can actually, if I tune it in right, it can tell me what kind of underwear you're wearing. And they're like, oh really? Well, what does it say I'm wearing? Nothing. That's a little scandalous, isn't it? And she says,
Oh,
no,
actually,
actually I'm not. Damn thing's running an hour fast. Ah.
No. I just can't
cheesy.
do gym pickup lines. They're just so cheesy.
They're
They
too
are.
cheesy.
Can't
You
do
have
it.
to
I can't
sell
do it.
them. You have to sell them correctly, and that's the hard part.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's see if there's any other. Good
Yeah.
questions.
Scroll
Anyone
back
see-
up. There was a bunch of them in a row at the beginning.
Yeah.
What was your plan going into the game show, Mr. Craftman?
Have fun, maybe win.
Have fun, maybe win. That is a
Yeah.
good attitude to have.
Well, we won 3. That's
Yeah.
good enough. We had
No,
fun
I-
doing it, so
Yeah.
And you basically won Yeti Set Go, but let's not talk about that now.
yeah. That's,
Well,
that's-
we would have
I
talked
was-
about that.
If
I was
Zayfin was
betting
here,
on
we
you
would
guys.
Let's just talk to Zafely. Now, Zafely, what happened in Yeti Set Go?
Anyone who
Yeah,
missed
I
the
was
start?
betting on
Give
you
it-
guys.
David, can you put Zayfin's pixel beam just over Critchley's face?
If I had it, I could. I don't have it though. I haven't downloaded those in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
I
do you
really
think-
thought you guys were going to win, like the game show. I was betting on you guys. I'm really disappointed. Like, come on.
Yeah, well, I honestly think we could have won Santa Time, I think, but
Yeah, but
things
you-
messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to have a go at Avon right now for not resetting?
Nope, nobody noticed.
Actually, no. I want to
that
have a go
was-
at Niall for not healing us.
It wasn't his
That-
job. Nobody noticed though, and that's why that
Yeah.
happened. I feel bad
I actually
about it.
really like that Sands of Time broke for you because I think it was Conflict Nerd. Every time he went in, it was like, "Where's the timer? Where's the timer? Where's the timer?"
Timer,
Oh,
yeah.
timer.
there's the
He had
timer.
to keep acting it out. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Nox had
And
to
every
tell him
time
to
he
do
got
that.
better and better.
The
Yeah.
first time was
And, like-
hilarious.
Like, if you watch my POV, I'll just plug that real quick. Go watch my POV. But if you watch that when we go in for the final run, we're like, yeah, let's do this game for the first time ever. Yes, totally first time we're doing this. Yeah.
It was
And you'll
pretty
see
good.
that he has less hearts than he's meant to as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I also released bloopers as well, and you'll see there's a funny moment when we're just waiting and Zafin gets killed by Conflict Nerd when he's trying to serenade the help bots. It's pretty great. You guys go check that out. Plug. Do I have a plug anywhere?
Okay. I have a really interesting one here from Shawnee. What is your greatest video gaming achievement?
I saw that one. I like that one as well.
I thought that was really good and open. I like the questions like that. Great question, Shawnee. Anyone?
Someone go
I-
first. Someone
so-
else first.
I think it's important to define how we want to consider an achievement. Do we mean like an achievement that we got and it was the hardest one, or it's the one with the best story, or do we mean actual achievement like you accomplished something?
Because I was going to say, if it was achievement, then surely Avon would be saying something he'd redstoned, because that is technically a video game, and technically it's a great achievement. I don't know.
If it's the greatest like actual thing you've achieved, I still think Super Hole in the Wall was the coolest thing that I've ever done in Minecraft. If I were to do it again now, I would do it entirely differently. But at the time, that was pretty groundbreaking. There was a lot of stuff that had never been done before that went into that map. That was pretty cool. I did want to mention the other one though. I used to be really into getting gamer score on my Xbox 360, and I got 1,000 gamer score in Modern Warfare
Golf.
and Modern Warfare 2. Oh, in every golf game. Don't get me wrong. Well, funny story. There was one golf game, Tiger Woods 09, I think it was, that I got every single achievement in the game except for 2 hidden ones that were worth 0. And I said I'm not going to look up what these are until I get every other one. So I get every other one, look up what they were. One of them was getting shot limit on a hole, so getting like a 12. And the other one was making 3 double bogeys total in your career. So I played the entire game and didn't get 3 double bogeys.
Wow.
But yeah, Modern Warfare 1 and 2 was absolutely nuts. That meant you have to do the plane thing on...
That's exactly the achievement I was going to say. That
Yeah.
was my one. Mile High Club on Veteran.
Yeah.
It was just terrible.
Over and over and over again, right? You just practice and practice
Did
and
you do
practice.
the thing where, like, when you get up and the guy's holding the hostage? Like, I got up to that the first time, and not the first time, like, after a lot of practice, and I thought, I'm going to play this safe. I'm going to shoot him in the leg because his head's, like, moving. And then I shot him in the leg, and I was like, right, I'm done. And it just starts to fade out and says, veterans only go for headshots and reset.
No, so I didn't do that, but what happened actually is I hadn't played the Mile High level in a while, right? And so I start doing it, and you have to do it in like under a minute or something stupid like that. And so I'm practicing, I keep failing on the bottom floor because I'm trying to take my time, make sure people are dead instead of just running by people. And I keep failing, or I keep timing out, and I finally get to the stairs, right? And I have 5 seconds left. I'm like, oh man, I got it. I climb up to the stairs and look, and you have to go back down the entire length of the plane again. And I was like, are you kidding me? I have to do that twice as fast? And so I kept practicing. I got to that headshot 3 times and missed the first 2 times. And yeah, and then finally did it. And oh man. And then in Modern Warfare 2, you had to do all the Spec Ops things on Veteran, and oh my god.
So they were
bad.
good fun, like doing co-op with a mate. We had a plan, like I think it was an oil rig one, where one person would just sit with a sniper
right at the bottom of the stairs, right?
Yeah,
and chase them in.
Yeah. Someone would go get the juggernauts and then like run away from the juggernauts as the other person sniped them as the other guy run for their life.
Yeah, that was so good.
What about you, Adam? Sorry to end your nostalgia. I'm sure you're having.
No, you're fine.
I honestly can't think. Probably playing on the game show, because I know it's cheesy and that,
Aw.
but you know.
No, we appreciate
but
it.
I've watched you guys for many years, ever since the game show came out, and it's just an honor to play and have so much a great community. And I'm sorry.
And now you're like best friends with us. Did you know there's going to be a contestant rank on the factory server?
Yay!
Did you see the stream?
That's pretty. I did. I like how everybody was just shocked that you could get into the redstone below that sticky bounce jump. I literally, we played sprint 4 times when I was testing the other night. We got that obstacle 3 times, and I was in the redstone every single time. And I said, "Hey, this is a bug. You can't use this obstacle." And they never took it out.
The sprint obstacles need to be sorted out. Let's talk about that another time.
Sure.
I mean, it's cute
Yeah,
that your
your
greatest
achievement,
achievement is on the
What you said
thing which
before
we
we
would
did it.
say, it's the fact our achievement of producing the game show was one of our achievements, and then the fact you playing on it is an achievement. It's and then Critchley over there with his like other stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
but for me, probably completing the Pokedex on White first, which was Gen 5. So I got all of the Pokemon up to like 600 or something, and then completing it again, admittedly using like transfer stuff, but again in Pokemon X. So I've caught 720 different Pokemon, which I don't know if anyone understands how big an achievement that is, but it involves a 250-hour plus game on Heart Gold, a 300 plus hour game on White, and then another 120 hours on X to do that. And that's not including the games which I transferred it from as well, like Leaf Green and stuff. It's literally like just so many things all coming together. I must have put at least 1,000 hours into getting all of them. But
Yeah.
it's a pretty big achievement.
I'm
And
gonna
all I
take
got
something-
for it was a thank you letter.
No,
I'm
all
going to
I
take
got
something
was
out
this
of
lousy
context,
t-shirt.
and Catherine Boo said, "Gregan, will you fight me?"
Yeah, I saw that. I don't do competitive anymore. I don't have the time to do it, really. It takes too long now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's shortened in the game, but like for me, it takes too long. I haven't got time for that. I did actually see a really interesting question, because Critchley was telling me about this the other day. Avon, what got you really into Redstone? And the reason why I'm saying that is Critchley was telling me... Was it you? You were telling me about that puzzle
Yeah.
that you were working on with
No,
Avon.
it weren't a puzzle. It was in the original JC that 3 that we made. Me and Ava made something a long time ago. I'm being kind of vague because I don't know what I'm allowed to say.
No,
but-
that's not going to be in the actual map,
No,
so
I know,
you can talk
yeah.
all about it. It's fine.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, basically, it was my first night with the Noxcrew after I got accepted, and so they let me on. They're freaking out about how great my trial build was, and they're like, "All right, let's get you building on Joffrey's Chamber right away." And all of a sudden, I'm on Joffrey's Chamber 3, and I'm like, "Oh," like fanboying really hard. And so Nox says we need basically a teleporter that somebody can enter in a code to, and be able to teleport you between rooms based on what code that you're using. But if you get the wrong code in there, it's not going to work. And I said, well, what if we did a binary code based on blah, blah, blah? And there were reasons for that I can't really talk about. But anyways, I start designing this system with 8 levers in it to do sort of a binary code so you could select your location. And Critchley starts working on it with me, and I was trying to separate everything out and do it the way that I had originally learned Redstone, which was just get it done any way that I know how. And Critchley actually made the biggest influence on sort of turning me from a casual Redstoner into a professional Redstoner, because he said, well, don't do it that way, let's do it a way that's really easily tileable so that we don't have it looking so confusing. And we came up with this really elaborate way to do it with pistons that kept everything in a straight line, and it worked out really, really well in the end. And it was, yeah, I took a lot out of that. That went from me just trying to get it done to taking the extra second to think about it in the right way. And if you look at any of the behind the scenes of the game show stuff, you can kind of see how that's rolled over. You know, we have the Decision Dome. I can push 2 buttons and switch out a game on the Decision Dome, and then everything will still work identically. A lot of that was due to Critchley, so thank you.
It's
There you
alright.
go.
I like how
Yeah.
I used to be quite good at Redstone, and like since then you've just kind of like took off with all the new features and stuff, and I have no idea
Yeah.
now with all the command blocks and stuff like that. It's
Right. Now, if
could do
anyone's
the old stuff.
if anyone's interested in how I actually got into Redstone, catch me on my next solo stream, and if I remember, I'll actually take you onto the map where it all started, and we'll fly around and look at how bad I was. It'll be pretty good. I still have it on my computer. So yeah, for sure.
I remember when I was starting to try and get into Redstone and building stuff in Minecraft. I remember I tried to build like different like real life game shows in Minecraft. I made a sort of a ghetto version of The Chase. If anyone ever watched that, probably not because
Yeah.
half people are American here. I tried to make. Do you remember that the Michael Barrymore game Strike It Lucky or Strike It Rich or whatever it is?
Yeah.
And then I had a big layout for the Crystal Maze that I probably still have, and it's like color coded, but I never actually built anything. I just made the grid, and then I made this game I call Over the Edge, which is it's on the NoxPod build server if you go on there, and basically it's a game where I'll ask a question, and then the first person to get in with a multiple choice answer, if they get it right, they get to push someone else up. If they're wrong, they go up themselves, and then the last person alive wins. And
I thought you were referencing. There's a game show on British TV called Over the Edge, I think, and basically you answer a question, and then you get to choose which aisle you go in a bowling lane, and then you get given a
it's
a
called
bowls
The
ball-
Edge.
Oh, it's called
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Edge,
yeah.
and you get
Yeah,
given
yeah, I saw that
a
once.
balls as in the game balls.
Mhm.
You get
Yeah,
given
like,
a little
skee ball.
bowling, yeah, kind of thing, and then you roll it down this aisle, and you basically the further you get it, the more points you get. But then there's like an edge at the end of it where if it drops down, you get nothing. And you can like choose the lane which is shorter or longer depending on what you want. It's literally like the worst idea ever, but at the same time, it's great.
I'll tell you where I actually got the inspiration for Over the Edge. It was from anyone ever played Buzz on the PlayStation? It was a game from Buzz Quiz World on the PS3, and it was basically the same. If you got it right, you go move someone else up. If you're wrong, you go up yourself, and then tips you over. And sort of built that in Minecraft.
On the Xbox 360, did anyone ever play that 1 versus 100 beta thing that came out?
I tried to get into it. I never was able to. My friends across the hall played in it a little bit, and they get over it in a night.
It was a thing where, like, it was like a show on Xbox, and one person would get chosen to come and be the main person that was answering the questions, and another 100 people would get chosen as to be against them, and it was it actually run like a show. It was amazing.
It sounds like the kind of thing you'd only get into if you were selected as the one in like your first 4 or 5 games.
It was hugely popular. I don't know why it wasn't continued, but yeah,
Probably licensed rights, maybe. I don't know, because it was a game show for they have the lottery game shows on before they do the lottery draws on a Saturday. I think it was one of those.
Yeah, it was. Well, I think we'll do one more question, and then we'll end the stream.
Oh man, I saw a good one, but we would talk about it forever, and you kind of talked about it on the last one as well. Did you see one that you liked though?
I was gonna talk about Adam's time on the game show.
Okay.
And it was what was the hang on, let me just find it. It was like, what was the best moment on
What was your
game
favorite
show?
part of game show or something like that?
Favorite part of the game show.
Favorite part of being on the game show. That's actually a tough question. I think the moment we won in Crypt Crawlers was a really special moment because we had lost the first game, unfortunately, even though we did quite well, and then we won Crypt Crawlers, and it was just even after the big zombie room. And I have to throw Niall some hate for that. Thanks, Niall. But yeah,
you do know we made it easier the morning of the filming.
Yeah,
right?
I saw behind the walls. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
But I think the problem was we just kept running over the pressure plate for like 1 second at a time, and it kept spawning them instead of doing the clock. It was just
And then the
starting
zombies
clock.
did it for you, so
Yeah,
you didn't even need to.
And then then I ended up doing the parkour after like 5 minutes in that room.
Mhm.
It was yeah, tough, but we won anyway, and unfortunately, Zayfen, yeah, said goal.
Let's not talk about Zayfe.
Let's not.
Um,
Yeah.
I think to end the stream, firstly, we'll say thank you for everyone for watching. It's been great fun, and thank you very much, Adam, for coming on. You've been
Thank you for
awesome.
having me.
Thanks, Critchley, last minute coming on. Hopefully, we can
problem.
get you in the future because that was
Hopefully.
awesome. And same with you, Avon. Hopefully, in the
Anytime.
future,
But I
Yeah,
don't
Yeah,
work.
well, soon, Zayfen.
and hopefully, Zayfen gets well soon. So to end the stream, let's all grab some random things, and just kind of get them in
I
shot.
don't.
Oh my god.
And you get.
I got my tartard.
I've
Oh, you
got,
get heartless.
my tiki
Yeah,
head
but
cup.
Avon, you can't get out the seat. You're the one who's pressing the end stream button.
Well, let me grab the things first.
Let me fill my glass with iron brew.
Of course. Rubik's Cube. Let's balance that on my headset.
Oh my god.
And
Wait. 2 more Rubik's Cubes, anybody? Oh, this one's not. Have you ever done one of these, by the way? Just real quick. It has like a letter on it. Okay, anyways. Are we done?
bye.
Bye.